everything I know will be facing me. Seems so far away.
So beautiful. You always were. I just never expected this.
Well, neither did I. But I'm not sorry.
Okay, sub to all my subscribers. Remember, I was gonna make another vlog talking about the Elizabeth scenes with Patrick on 10/26. So here's my reaction giving to you guys. I'm gonna put the clips after I'm done giving my reaction. I decide I'm gonna put my reaction first and then put the clips together after. So we're gonna talk about the Elizabeth scenes from. Remember, she had her scenes with Spinelli, and now she had her scenes with Patrick. So Patrick goes off on Elizabeth on 10/26, saying that Robin saved Jason's life, and then Jason died, and then Robin saved Jason's life for nothing, and then she died for nothing, just to save Jason's life. But look, Patrick says to Elizabeth that it was a waste for Robin to save Jason's life, and then she died for nothing, and then Jason dies wasting his life by not changing. You know, of course, Jason never changed. He always works for the mob. So that's what Patrick said to Elizabeth, that Jason threw away his life by still not changing. You know Patrick. You know, like because Patrick was giving a point to Elizabeth that Robin saved Jason's life, but she died for saving Jason's life, but Jason dies anyway. So Patrick is telling Elizabeth that he threw away his life just for that, and then Robin died for nothing. So the question is, was Patrick right? Was he right about Jason, like saying to Elizabeth that about what he, you know, what the truth is about what he said about Jason? I know, of course, Jason did a lot of mistakes. I know Patrick never liked the way Jason lived, and then probably, I don't know. I just don't like Patrick the way he was talking to my Lizzie like that. I know, of course, Jason, yeah, he died, and then Robin just saved his life, and then I think if Robin didn't save Jason's life, Robin would have stayed alive, and then Jason probably would have died anyway. That's what Patrick is trying to say. But the thing is, I don't agree with Patrick. Probably I agree with Patrick, and some I don't agree with Patrick. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Was Patrick right? What he said about Jason after he died? Like, Robin died for nothing just to save him, and then Jason died anyway. Was Patrick right about that? But of course, Elizabeth says Robin was Jason's friend. Of course, Jason and Robin have a connection also too, so Patrick doesn't know anything. Patrick wasn't even there when Jason and Robin had a special connection. So Patrick doesn't know what he's saying. I know probably I agree with him, but he doesn't even know what Jason and Robin had. They had something special, so way before Patrick came in. So I don't like Patrick the way he's judging about Jason a lot. I know Jason and Patrick never got along, but still, Jason and Robin still had a special connection. So those were the scenes from Elizabeth from 10/26. I don't know if she's gonna have more scenes lately, because the only scenes that Elizabeth had after Jason died was her and Spinelli at Pier 52, and then with Patrick. So I hope we're gonna get more scenes from Elizabeth, because I really want her to have more scenes after, even though Jason's gone and she might not have a story, but she just has to get more scenes. I don't know if from the November sweeps to December, I don't know if we're gonna get any spoilers. There's no spoilers about Elizabeth, so I don't think there's no story for Elizabeth. But that's from my reaction from Elizabeth's scenes with Patrick. So the question is, do you agree with Patrick on what he said about Jason to Elizabeth? But of course, Elizabeth was telling, of course, Elizabeth's gonna defend Jason. Of course, Jason and Elizabeth have a special connection, just like Robin. Like, to my answer to that, I do agree. Just like I said, I do agree with Patrick, and I don't agree. I disagree with some of what Patrick said about Jason. But of course, Elizabeth, I love when she defends Jason, because Jason and Elizabeth also too have a special connection, and Patrick doesn't even know about. He doesn't even know the connection that Jason had with Robin and Elizabeth. He wasn't even around there, so who does Patrick think he is to judge too much on Jason? So those are the scenes from Elizabeth. So I don't know if she's gonna have a major storyline or have anything, because it looks like from the spoilers that we're having, no Elizabeth. But since AJ's back, I know I'm gonna make another vlog talking about AJ's return. Remember, he made his return on 10/29. I'm gonna definitely talk about AJ's return. And also, I'm also going to talk about this on my vlog. Would anyone see Elizabeth pairing up with AJ? Because I would love to see AJ not coming, but he's already back, I know. Since AJ's coming back already, well, he's already back, so just to let you know, he's already back. Would we love to see AJ pair up with Elizabeth? Because I imagine them being I imagine Elizabeth being paired up with AJ, because, hey, since Jason is not there, what if Jason's brother AJ, what if he fills in the shoes with Elizabeth? What if Elizabeth and Elizabeth and AJ get a story? Elizabeth having a story with Jason's brother AJ, and then what if those two pair up? So I'm probably gonna tweet to Ron and Frank to probably give maybe Elizabeth a story with AJ. Maybe those two can be a couple. Because I'm thinking, if Jason can't be with Elizabeth, why don't we try something else for Elizabeth? Have Elizabeth be with AJ and have a storyline for those two. I'm going to talk about that more maybe on my vlog, on the next vlog about AJ returning, because this is only my vlog on Elizabeth's scenes. But since I'm talking about Elizabeth, I think she should have her love interest for AJ. I want to maybe talk about that more on AJ's return, but I just want to talk about it in this vlog because I think Elizabeth should definitely get a story with AJ. That's what I'm hoping for. Get Elizabeth a love interest with AJ, because I definitely see them I imagine them maybe being a good couple. But let's just see, maybe we can have scenes of them together and then maybe pair them up. I just imagine them being a great pair. Maybe I'll just keep tweeting to Ron if he can pair up AJ with Elizabeth. But to any of my Liaison fans out there, I know I'm hearing that you guys want Elizabeth to be with AJ, like try to pair these two up. So if you want to see that happen, go tweet to Ron and Frank. So that was my reaction from the Elizabeth scenes on 10/26, and then mentioning that Elizabeth should have a love interest with AJ. Probably going to talk about that on my next vlog on AJ's return, but I just wanted to talk about talking about Elizabeth's, like her maybe pairing up with AJ. So what do you guys think about that? So please comment on what you guys thought about Patrick. Like, do you agree with Patrick and what he said about Jason to Elizabeth? And also, would you guys love to see AJ pairing up with Elizabeth? So enjoy the scenes. And remember, I give credit to Shenado or something from the clips, because I give credit to her. I know I'm using her clips, but I give always credit to Shenado, because I got it from Bees on Sticky. Because remember, I talk about my vlogs, I get these clips, I always give credit to those people. So enjoy the scenes from Elizabeth, and just stay tuned for my next vlogs, because I'm going to be making more soon. I'm going to make more actually right now, so stay tuned and enjoy the scenes from Elizabeth from 10/26.
Oh, Dr. Drake, I didn't see you there.
What the hell are you doing?
I was just collecting money to send flowers to Dr. Q. Would you like to contribute?
No, I don't want to contribute. In fact, I want you to stop.
Oh, is the hospital already sending something?
I don't care what they're doing. In fact, I want you to stop.
I don't understand. Is it against policy to collect money even if it's for a good cause?
A good cause? You don't know what you're talking about. Jason Morgan is a murdering criminal.
Patrick, why are you yelling at Sabrina? What is
Elizabeth,
going
why don't you
on?
explain to Sabrina? We'd all be better off if Jason died months ago.
Sabrina, a word?
Yes, Doctor.
What did you do to upset Dr. Drake this time? How could you say that about Jason?
What do you expect me to say after what happened to Robin?
Her death was an
An
accident.
accident that shouldn't have happened, Elizabeth, because she shouldn't have been in that lab getting that protocol to save his life.
She would have done that for any other
And
patient.
any other patient would still be alive. But no, she sacrificed her life so he could live, and he threw it away.
That is not true.
Come on, you're smarter than that. What do you think he was doing down at the pier, fishing? No, he was there on business, and he got shot.
He was helping a friend.
Sonny's accountant is not a friend. That's organized crime. And I don't understand how you defend the guy after everything he did to you. You were Robin's friend.
You know who else was Robin's friend? Jason. And I think she would really hate how you're using her death to beat up on him.
Nurse Weber, I'm so sorry about that incident back there. It was completely my fault. I didn't know the history between Dr. Drake's late wife and Jason Morgan.
It's fine.
I gather Mr. Morgan meant a lot to you.
I loved him.
I couldn't help overhearing. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Can't believe I went off on Elizabeth like that.
There's nothing wrong with being honest about your feelings.
Except I wasn't thinking of how she's feeling. Elizabeth and Jason, they had a child that was killed in a hit and run last year.
That's terrible. But it doesn't change the fact that your wife gave her life helping a man who had no regard for his own. I mean, you have every right to be upset.
Thank you for understanding.
There's a lot of history between me and Jason. Sometimes his friends, sometimes more. I wish I had treated him better.
I'm sure that's not true.
I lied to him about something really important because I was afraid if he knew the truth that I would lose him forever. Not that he was mine to begin with.
I'm sure he knew how much you cared for him.
Yeah, he knew. But the timing was never right. But Jason accepted that. And I'm still struggling with it. Fortunately, I was able to come clean before it was too late. But for a while, I was willing to do anything to hold on to him, no matter how wrong or desperate.
I think we all do stupid things when we're in love.
We should get back to work. We certainly don't want Epiphany to write us up.
Oh, God, no.
Sabrina,
Yes?
you can call me Elizabeth.
Okay. Elizabeth.
Let me know if you want to get together later.
Hey. Listen, I owe you both an apology. Elizabeth, I know how important Jason was to you, and I shouldn't have said what I said.
Thank you, Dr. Drake.
Everything I know will be facing me. Seems so far away.
So beautiful. You always were. I just never expected this.
Well, neither did I. But I'm not sorry.